and strong. I pray to God to give me the energy we need to keep Jamaica and our people firm and strong. Stand up, labor rights. Stand up for justice. Stand up for truth. Labor rights are proud of their party.
In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. Jamaica, no bother for stone, no bother fight, we did a for the labor right. No shaky boat because a woman will like, we did a for the labor right. The river come down green, it's so pretty and bright, we did a for the labor right. The way me love shower in a green, me baptized, we did a for the labor right. Right now me nah worry about visa, cause we have one of the greatest leader. Me nah run way, go a foreign like triple X and go beef crab leg out a freezer. Out ya fit on green like Tracina. I we say no, we is freeze for the teachers. We have the prettiest women like Anne-Marie Vaz and sexy Venetia. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. Oh no, see Center, my servant center. You know, St. James Param. Our doctors did have to use garbage bag. Yo, dance your boy like you no member. Now blessings that flow like river. Every bad prayer return to sender. Dr. Cole and Blair teach drop out from when PMP never buy them no denture. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, we shall have a victory.
Good evening, liberates. And good evening to all other comebacks watching this channel. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest laborite alive. Good evening, my people. Good evening. Pauline James, say hi DUJON. Lots of respect here. Good evening, Pauline. See? So let us just roll out the evening shoutouts and then let's get into it, my people. Let's get it out of the way. See? UN, big up yourself. Lifestyle Politics, big up yourself. Dennis, big up yourself. Eloni, big up. Beverly Clark, big up. Rose McCullough, big up yourself. Dennis, big up yourself. Ellen, big up yourself. Janet, big up yourself. Melody, good evening. Bertie, big up yourself. Dahlia, big up. Bernard, big up yourself. Good evening to my beautiful mother-in-law. Good evening to my beautiful wife. Good evening, baby. Pauline, big up yourself. Michelle, big up yourself. Victor, big up yourself. Jacqueline, big up yourself. Anita Earlford, good evening. What that? Swazi, big up yourself. See? Where Marlon there? You know, one little thing good on last night with Marlon, you know, me never had to watch it pray. But I say, sometimes we have some little misunderstanding, but we are family same way. See? Big up yourself, Father Dark Night. Tommy Brooks, big up yourself. Carlos, big up yourself. Dan Rai, big up. Now, Jamaica, you know, we won the third term. And after we won the third term, I remember me telling you the same time we win the third term, and I'm going to see me again too much. Because I'm going to sleep, I'm going to rest. So I remember me telling you that, big up yourself, do it. I remember me telling you, say, yo, after winter we win the third term, and I'm going to see me like that hardly again. Because me tired, me just going to sleep and thing. I remember, and we're going to do one show a day. Big up, you know, Diane, MC, drifting, big up yourself, or drafting. Big up yourself. Now, it were just a begin, my people. It were just a begin. We have 4 years and 8 months left till the next election, and the PNP have turned up the ante. What I say they have done? Then turn up the ante with the misinformation and the propaganda. Me can't get no rest, my people. Me can't go left when me can't go sleep. Eh? Me have to wonder if people really done to my people. People then dark, then daft, then dumb, then stupid. Me don't know what if you tell them say they not do. Eh? We have a long way to go, my people. Longer than infinity way to go with them people. Yeah. And it just get worse and worse and worse by the day. See? You know why it get so bad? You know, we lose signal a while ago, so I don't know if you not hear me. And tell me if you not hear me. Voice check, audio check, visual check. And tell me what I go on. I just lose signal for probably about 20 seconds a while ago, so we probably have a break in the audio and a break in the visuals. And tell me if you not hear me. Alright. So back to what I say. You know, just as we thought that, you know, we can take some rest now. There's no rest for the wicked, my people. There's no my plan to come back and cuss Westmoreland people them this evening, but I'm not ready for them yet. We are going checker. See it? Now, the phone lines are not yet open, my people, but we'll open it in short order. Now, I'm going to go to a clip from Cliff Hughes today. I want to see just how dumb and how daft and how dunce some people in Jamaica be. I want to listen to this.
Them and let them loose. Anyway, enough of the junker business. 5 minutes going up to 11. Who do we have? Junior? Who do we have? Junior? Junior, good morning.
Morning, Sir Cliff.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure talking to you. A few things quick. All right, congratulations to our student, and especially Miles from Campaign Miles Harvey. So congratulations to our student, because they usually behave like say we can't power up to things, Cliff. So
yes,
yeah, man, like say. Mm-hmm. We are the underdog now, but we are Jamaican and we are for always remember that.
Right, right.
I clip a few disturbing things. I don't know which are in favor, but all right. Question, Cliff, do you think the Prime Minister doing the right thing to have this disaster thing on his portfolio based on the fact that the rumors about the accounts and etc., etc.?
The rumors about what?
About his account. I'm money listening. I thought he would have.
No man, me have to blame him that night. Big people not for stupid, so. You know, big people if you have sense. You know, so me have to blame me have to blame him, boss. Big people not for stupid, so. You know. And by the way, we just want to see the headline. Labour Ministry, no ID or TRN needed to claim disaster relief. So, like I said, the PNP, that is one of their propaganda as well. They are trying to get people not to go and get. You see, people are wicked, man. If people don't tell people them say you need ID and TRN to get food, so people then don't go get the food. Maybe you say people are left from town, I take bus come from town, I come to Westmoreland and them place there, and I take up the food pass of them come back at town. You don't want a wicked that say, what make people then stay so? Eh? Jesus Christ, man. You're rough. Anyway, we continue to listen to the Lord, I think, yeah.
Keep far from this in the hands of Salvation Army or the poor, the place named the Food for Poor.
Well, the Prime Minister's office don't deal with the money. The Prime Minister's office is about coordinating the relief and recovery, marshalling the agencies, the personnel, facilitating the recovery. Yeah.
All right.
The money in terms of the billions of dollars, yes, are going to be spent as they are normally through the Ministry of Finance and the government machine.
Okay.
That's not under the office of the Prime Minister.
Well, not around the other education, Cliff. But me left on the ground and me hear the rumor say, I mean, once there's money, our minister just gravitate towards that. And that is not good. But glad for your explanation, Cliff. All right, Cliff.
I'm glad I said that lifestyle politics. I'm glad I said that Father that night. By the way, guys, there's 211 of us, and I get me to 100 thumbs up now. See? As I jump in our life, just get me to 100 thumbs up, quick and fast. Hit the 3 that's in the right hand corner of the screen, hit the thumbs up button, or double tap the phone screen, and you know that will light the life. Now, alright, we just listen to the clip. We'll break it down after.
I went to Westmoreland yesterday. And trust me, Cliff, I am not an emotional person. Water came to my eyes. But took 3, I drive a caravan. It's full of stuff. A Honda and a Arval. And Cliff, trust me. Trust me, Cliff. I don't go work today. I stay home and rest. I came in still with the same driving.
By the way, anybody seen Valentina and any of the other lives? Anybody see Valentina and Cliff Hughes or any of the other lives, Father Steady or anyone? I don't understand how Valentina just get black, so. Now, come on, guys, we need 40 more thumbs up. 40 more thumbs up. Get me to 40 more thumbs up. See?
The toll and the indisciplined driving, I came in about 1. All right, Cliff. I went down there, Cliff. And based on the fact that I was listening to your program and noticed the government minister having this post briefing and all of that, I thought when I got down there, I would have said MPM with the garbage truck. I take up this. I thought I would have said, well, the next one in front of a cheap police station here, National Work Agent.
National Works Agency.
Cliff, nothing. I must give credit to the few, the police were plus the people and that giving, the care given. But Cliff, the transformer, the light pole, just underground in the road. So, the car fare swing from his side to your side and nothing. You see, 1 and 2 people are the film. And I thought based on all the government having these brief conferences, I thought they would have a rally team and a focus, a light pole, Chris. Click that disaster all over the place, the transformer, no sight of government worker. Yes, I thought.
No, but you wouldn't say a government worker. Well, you would say are JPS workers.
I saw 3 men putting up pole and I assumed they are JPS workers.
No.
Cliff, I thought I saw more people. Cliff,
hold on.
So desperate.
Well, but we have to be rigorous, eh? The power lines,
yes,
are the responsibility of the Jamaica Public Service Company. You don't want government workers involved in that.
Okay.
That is a very, very technical and dangerous endeavor that only knowledgeable and experienced and expertise, technically trained people, nobody else involved with that.
That's true, but the problem...
And then, hold on, sir. I read the report this morning. JPS is telling us, yes, that between the passage of Melissa and today, about 12 days? Yes?
Yeah.
They are now at 77% of their 62% of their customers back online, back with power. That is coming down from 77% in the immediate aftermath who didn't have electricity. That figure is now cut to 38% by a half.
Cliff, what I'm trying to get at, Cliff, I know you are well learned, but I'm trying to get at. So one, as a senior man in Jamaica, what I noticed with us, we have this pretty chat. We don't have fidget. The only thing we have fidget for, Chris, Cliff, is the teeth. I am being practical. All right, Cliff, I'm saying.
To do what? To do what?
Teeth.
Thief?
We are very dishonest, Cliff, most of us. Most of us. It's just the money. During the storm, it's just money. All right, Cliff, you remember you remember police and soldier work, so that's the 3 soldier and 1 police in the Jeep.
So that have to do with thief. Eh? Yo, Cliff have patience, you know, because I'm cuss so ass and run in front of every people. Cliff have patience.
Yes, man, I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so what you do now, there's a lot of people unemployed and out. What you do, you get people, put them on the team, and then you get a senior JPS worker with the knowledge to guide. But what I'm saying, to guide and test if they're going to come. But what I'm saying, Cliff, the manpower, I don't see it. So I am not saying you must take a gun and get somebody with a profession, but I'm saying, Cliff, the thing just dead. So you get professional people and you have up the road, them have 10 crew for supervise, and they must say, all right, don't touch that, move this. We don't have the vision, Cliff. We have people.
No, it's not. Right now, it's not the vision we need, you know. Right now, with the greatest of respect, sir, it's not the vision we need, you know. We need to get the work done.
Thank you, Chris.
We need to get the work done. Yes?
All right.
And hold on, because I can hear it. I can hear the concern in your voice.
Please, look, I was a came to my eye, and I'm not an emotional person. Came to my eye.
Well, you're being...
No minister.
Yeah, you're...
No, I just the people, I give care back than the people on the street. I want to say beg, they are in need, Cliff. I go down there with a caravan full with things, full. I'm going to tell the amount of money we spend. A brand new Nissan caravan, full, Cliff. It came back empty just with just 1 water. I know me I dead hungry. And when I look at it, I said, no, we must have people, Cliff. We must have people. Even if they are volunteer, we provide their lunch, I will give them a stipend and rally around the people and move the bushes off the road, move the rubbish, the smell. Nothing, Cliff. Nothing. And the chaotic, the idiot driver, them, the bright light in your face, the inconsiderate. Oh, when we arrive at this, the driver, them a drive over upon you, the bush in the road, nobody now take time, them a come over upon you. Cliff. If God asked me to go down there, no, I would not go. I came home by 1 o'clock, 1:30. I got to my bed 3 o'clock. Cliff. And as I said to you, Cliff, when you said I respect your explanation, that's true. Where are the government minister now to have them team-like election and then do the simple thing that not going to endanger the people? Where are these people? Where?
If I lose the patience, if I lose the patience already before a long time, but all I'm trying to do is blame the government, my people. Listen, let me say something to you before we play back the rest of the clip. Jamaica is not the richest country in the world. As you can see, there's a lot of things that Jamaica don't have. Hence why we had to get help from many countries in the world. There's a lot of things that we don't have. That tells you that all of us have to play our part, Jamaica. If you can help your neighbor, help your neighbor. If you see your neighbor nail up back in place and you can go carry 2 pieces of board and 2 zinc, go and go do it. And vice versa. When you need to nail up back, they need to go and help you. Just so we have to live right now. We not have a luxury. We're not rich, so. Like, even America, I don't know, say there's parts of America that lost power in Beryl. 1 year later, then still not no electricity, you know. You didn't know that? Hurricane Katrina, we mash up the whole of Louisiana and them places still not recover, you know. We are talking about 2000, when Katrina come, 2005. We are talking about years ago. And then still not recover. Big up, you know, Jennifer. Rasta right, big up yourself as well. Ian, big up. See? Chosen General, big up yourself. Nads, big up yourself as well. Rocky, big up. But I don't know. But we continue to listen.
And as the people must say, my virgin, I show heap of millions of donations, them and rally around. And we have that embedded in our head. That's what I'm saying. If I was a prime minister, I would have rallied around the team and the money part. So whatever, because them come to me and say, Junior, look there. $3 trillion favor supposed to explain. She can't explain nothing about that and just dead. So we need to start careful with people.
No. I think you have gone far enough. Yeah? And I cannot allow you, yeah, to spew what is lies, propaganda. What favor, what 3 million, trillion, billion that favor cannot explain? What? What is that?
Big up in a judge.
Sir, but you believe it. You believe it. If you didn't believe it, you wouldn't start the way you started.
Yeah, we have the fact that they said 3 trillion or billion can give account.
Where? Who said that?
Overall,
Who?
All of the ministers.
Who said that? Where did that come from? And you see, this is a classic example of when people mislead, sometimes deliberately or not, and things take root. Sir, that was... Hold on. You have been talking a lot. And I've been deliberately giving you the opportunity to speak because you come from a place that seems genuine,
Big
the concern
Dunce,
to get relief quickly to those in need. But you have now gone off where you are spouting, political propaganda that has been proven to be not so. And we are at a place in this country on this year Monday morning when we now face the reality that in this national crisis, there are those who are deliberately targeting people like you to feed lies, disinformation. And when that is mixed with the genuine needs out there, it becomes extremely toxic. Extremely toxic. Yeah? And we have to deny, dismiss, counter that piece of nastiness taking place. It is toxic and it is not helpful. Sir, there was some reporting about a year and a half, 2 years ago, based on a comment from an official of JAM.
Come on, guys. There's almost 400 away and we not get 200 thumbs up yet. What happen? You know what I mean? If you take out back, you fang them. You know what I mean? Spring chief and bite out somebody jugular. You know get me 200 thumbs up quick and fast. See, remember, you know, say thumbs up promote the live. So the more thumbs up you get, and more you pop up other places. Say, come, you know, come watch the live. You go on, come watch. See? So just get me to 100 thumbs up, please.
To make accountability meter portal, JAM, about missing trillions. Nothing of the sort was so.
Exactly.
It was an issue about how the planned expenditure was accounted for. And JAM themselves, yes, had to come out and say, listen, how it was reported was wrong. But some people, for their purposes, political...
I want to tell you that JAM did that on purpose. They did it on purpose, my people.
And otherwise have latched onto that and have repeated incessantly to the point where you become a victim, sir. Just like how there is now a serious argument developing that for people who need relief, they have to produce IDs. Yes? Sir, be careful of who you listen to and what you read. I am with you. The relief effort yeah, still has people to reach. But don't mix up the nastiness and the lies. Hello?
I will never vote PNP.
That's not, I'm not, that is not my concern. What I want you not to do.
Favor, I heard Favor, yeah, that's true. I heard Favor say she will address it and it just gone and whatever. So,
but it was addressed. It was addressed. It was addressed.
I believe it, Chris. I never heard, and whoever spoke to never bring it to me, but I believe you. So we'll leave that alone. I am saying they could brief it. Why is it that we can't have the team, just like all these politicians on the radio give put it up? Why is it that we can't
let me give you my honest response again to that. Yes? Make up your mind. What do we want? You have some who are saying the politicians must not be involved in the distribution of relief, a scarce benefit in a moment like this, because they're going to give their own. And then you have others saying, yeah, they must be involved. Here you know?
No, what I believe, Chris.
The real point, sir, is that this is a major requiring, disaster requiring layers and layers of help and relief. Yeah? You don't want your politicians to be in the middle of that. You don't. You have to make the ODP, the army, the aid agencies, the police, the JDF, and they're out there doing that.
Yeah, what they can do, Cliff, they have the influence. What they can do, they can get the team, they can mobilize the team. But I personally feel, as the room out there, as I said, the room out there, based on where the money, because we have this gravitation to our money. I believe the politicians should mobilize the team. Up the road, John Brown in charge of 10 men up the road for help, assist to answer Junior, Peter in charge of down the road. I believe personally they must just do what is necessary as the government, provide the necessary team, coordination of the security force there, but not to be involved, because I heard people saying people get over and a lot of people
you be careful of who you're listening to, sir. All right, thank you very much. We're way beyond the time. Wow. I heard George and Turner with a man this morning about the Prime Minister and what he's demanding re-identification. And when I listened, I said, we are really up against it,
We're in a big trouble.
The age of disinformation.
Big trouble.
You hear me talk about it? And the lying.
Big trouble.
You see what has happened? This thing that Jeanette Calder and Jamp raised some time ago about $1 trillion missing and whatever. It has taken root. It has taken root. And this man comes and he repeats it and, extrapolates from that. The Prime Minister and the ministers are not out on road, not out in the field, because they want their own the money, to thief the money. Oh, Lord.
We're in a big trouble. Big trouble.
Time for the break.
Wicked. I'm going to use this opportunity again to call on my government. I know they listen to me. I am using this opportunity to call on my government to set up a separate unit in the JCF, if I even 10 people. Set up a unit where these persons, they police Facebook, they police Instagram, they police TikTok, and they police all of the social media sites, them, including YouTube. Where it is found that persons are giving misinformation, that person must be tracked down by way of IP address, found that person's location, arrested, charged, for, malicious communication, minimum 5 years in a prison. What they are doing is danger. And this is why Andrew Holness almost lose the election, because we almost losing. Then come very close because of the misinformation. See? How I can sit down upon here so and I can come with factual information. Yes, my audience is not as big as, say, Gay Stevens or Gay Brian, because them come to tell lie and make misinformation, and them love the one bag of kassa and the banga. See, me actually want to teach people things where they never know. That me specializing. See, so my platform now will grow as fast as the bangarang one them. But I am okay that I am growing slowly but surely. See, wherever it is found that person are disrespecting the Prime Minister, wherever it is found that persons are spreading malicious lie and defamatory lies, disinformation, misinformation, Facebook must act, Instagram must act, TikTok must act. The government need to call in all of those agencies, call in Meta, call in all of them. Sit down with a meeting with them and say, listen, when somebody posts something online, it must be fact checked. See? What that does, I can tell you what I do in England. If you post something that need to be fact checked, that post is held until whoever see the post can check if the information is correct, and then they make it come true. See? Jamaica need to have a system like that. See? With cyber security team, it need to be expanded, and wherever it is found, cause look, them are telling people them say they need ID and TRN for get look for something for eat. Now imagine you're hungry in your yard and you can't find your ID and your TRN because storm just wash away. See? And people have been malicious and I tell us so you can't get look for food because you know no TRN and no ID. What make them people are wicked so? What make them people are wicked? They must be locked up. They are animals. They are not human beings. And we must treat them as the animal that they are. Or animals that they are, because there's a lot of them. You wanna hear me I tell you in Jamaica? I would go as far as to say we should execute them. But that is for another life. These people are working against the interests of their own country and its development. That is treasonous behavior. Treason is punishable by death. BYRD obviously don't know nothing about England. You don't know nothing about England. Don't ask me anything. Go and check it out for yourself. You have Google. Use it. Everything depends. Imagine. Aid is being given away. And it don't cost nobody nothing. It don't cost nobody nothing because Jamaica is getting it for free. And persons are to go and get it so they can have something to eat. See? And persons are there trying to tell people they cannot get the food without ID and TRN. Now I heard the video of the brother, Me hear the video of the brother. Right? And if that was in England, they don't hunt him down. May I tell you? They don't hunt him down. Misinformation. You remember in a COVID, when we could say nothing about COVID, you remember? We could type nothing about COVID on the internet, you remember? So there are ways to police these misinformation things. See? We have an agency in the UK called the National Crime Agency. Them deal with all of the cyber thing them. Sometimes you're there on internet, sometimes you're there on internet and then them watch you and you don't even know. Just something you say. See? Just something you say and them tune into you. That is how advanced it is here. Now Jamaica is getting help from the Israeli to fight crime in Jamaica, and I am sure they can get help to fight cybercrime. I am certain of it. As a matter of fact, this is how they are finding a lot of the criminals that are running from the government through the help of Israel. So when we find say them person has spread propaganda and misinformation, put out arrest warrant for them. And even if they're in the America, we can police arrest warrant from Jamaica now. We are working with the Americans, hand in hand. So we can send for them America so they can come answer to the charges in Jamaica. Same like America can send for people. Remember America send for you all I scam them? We can send for people America too, if we want them. People in another saying Heather Miller, whomever or whoever she is, not giving the JLP persons. We are getting the same reports in Westmoreland. You know, we are getting the same reports in Westmoreland that persons are not being given things because they are not PNP. So in the next phase of this now, what the government need to do is take over control of the dissemination of aid. Take it out of the hands of the MP and the councillor. Use all the government agencies. Get in NIS, you know, or start a local task force. You know, there's plenty of people that would volunteer for that. And when the aid come, it goes to a warehouse, and then persons come there to the warehouse and collect the little thing and go on home. People who are elderly, pregnant, and disabled, those people packages will be delivered to them. We can deal with it the way it is. Everybody that is able-bodied, go somewhere and pick up theirs. And persons who are disabled, we can and pregnant, and you know, we can deliver to those persons. We have some serious mentally ill people in Jamaica. I mean, I tell you, we in a trouble. We in a trouble. Jamaica, we in a trouble. A multiple time I tell you, say the most money Jamaica ever have in a NI are $6 billion. We never have 7, we never have 8, we never have 9, we never have 10. See? And if we never have 9, we never have 8, we never have 7, we never have 10. Where Andrew Holness get 3 trillion is $3,000 billion. And if we never have $10 billion, where Andrew Holness get $3,000 billion, sorry for thief. Impossible. And as you know here, panic clipping man believe wholeheartedly. Say now see the government panic ground because the government has stay close to the money. Which money? England give in a first instance 2.5 million pounds. You know the 2.5 million pounds they buy? Water, food, all I relieve them. They never say a cash then give it. They say aid. Because I hear say $11 million worth of aid that come, $7 million worth of aid that come, you know mean say government getting money. They don't get no physical money in their hand aid, food and water and them something that we need a hitty buy. It don't mean say government get the money. How many people then daft, so? When they move from aid and say grant. You see when they move from aid and say grant. When they say the United States gave Jamaica $11 million in grants, that means they get money. But when they say aid, you don't get no money. A goods then send come with the money, valuing that amount of money. Big up in the Elaine McClarity. Kenny, big up yourself as well. I don't know how we'll get one Jamaica in nuts. Because I can guarantee you, say, when Mark Golin go, all like bad things that Mark Golin left embedded in people, it's still going to be there. Because when they can't bear if you know, say, they lose. The PNP support of them. They are a bunch of sore losers. I don't think them understand, you know, Doreen. I don't think them understand. When somebody say, all right, the road them fi fix up now, and he say America give Jamaica $10 million in grants to go towards road fixing, then they get money. If he said the United States give Jamaica $11 million in aid, Jamaica no get no money. Containers and cargo planes and all of these things are going to land and put on the physical goods. But that is what the goods is worth. $11 million worth. Well, we in opposition for 18 years, we not spread no propaganda. We try to argue a point and try to point out the shortcomings of the PNP government, which there were a lot. There were enough. And if things were so bad in Jamaica where Jamaica can't manage, why Mark Golden did say the government had left them out of things and the government need to involve them? Why did that ball and I say that? If things is so dire and people are dying, we take a poll now. How much days since the storm gone now? About 14 days now, you know. About 2 weeks. See? If that. So, in the last 2 weeks, since the storm blow, give us the tally. May we take a poll. How many people in Jamaica have died from hunger? You tell me in the comment section. How much people in Jamaica have died from hunger since the storm blew 2 weeks ago now? You see, Shadi is about 13. Anyway, not one have died from hunger. Not one have died from hunger in 2 weeks. So the government is doing a brilliant job. Were there people that was not reached? Yes, there were persons who did not get reached on time, but they are getting to them now. Why was it that they weren't getting reached? They were marooned because tree and light posts and everything dropped down. And anybody can go take up light posts. So they have to wait upon them people that come and take up it. Navlet said me if you shut my crap, okay, it's aid. So what did the Prime Minister do with all that stuff? Because he he don't get it out. What this a mad somebody I talk about? Wanna not see video them and the picture them. Wanna not see government a deliver aid. Wanna not see a military a deliver. Wanna not see helicopter deliver aid. Wanna not see there something they're not blind. How we get them mad people here from? Wanna see I be a mad people at BNP. Wanna see helicopter land at Eastern Westmoreland and get Dayton Canberra aid. Wanna see that? Wanna see helicopter land in a Central Westmoreland and give them aid in a Central Westmoreland. Wanna see that? Wanna see helicopter a parachuting things. A care things got drop. Gain a field give people. The army truck them a drive going to places go give them. KFC, Burger King, Popeyes, Island Grill. Everybody come together and give away free meals in a place them that is affected. Oh, them people are ignorant and dumb, sir. We don't have no space now in society for them people are still in. You better if they ain't go on. You know? You better if they ain't go on. Them counterproductive. Them counterproductive. We have to read them out and Melting and to make people know say we have people in Jamaica with Dunce. When I've let mother send him go to school, go take man. Dunce. No learn nothing. It no matter if I government for give KFC dopey, but everybody have to come together and help. Government give aid and everybody else a help too. You know, see Cartel and Spice and everybody and Shaggy, everybody a help. Go and go do something no. Airhead, Navlet. Come we put up on the bridge down on the grill. So you can work, but we get some money if you go buy aid, Navlet. Cause you don't look like you work nothing. You're an airhead. You stupid. And the dog get me dark, you know. Anyway, my people, put further joke aside. The government has done a brilliant job so far. You know, no government has performed like this one ever. In 14 days, 62% of electricity have restored to Jamaica. We never see that before. Within 5 days of the storm, cell phone signal came back. We never see that before. Even though it is patchy and it hardly work, but it came back nonetheless. We never see that before. See? Within 3 days of the storm, relief effort was on the way. People was getting food packages and stuff. See, so the government was preparing best they could. No, it is not. I am not saying that it is perfect because the government is not perfect. See, and they did not get everything right. But I don't know if none of them did their own in a Ivan. If you did their own in a Ivan, I don't know, say months people suffer for in a Ivan. People don't get nothing. When I say they don't get nothing at all, not even a food parcel. They not getting an Ivan. So I don't know if you remember that. But I can tell you now, I was around. Me never need no food parcel, but you know, I was around people that needed it and they never get no help. None whatsoever. And that is a fact. Anybody who remember who was the Prime Minister in Ivan? Anybody can tell me who was the Prime Minister in Ivan? A months me come from Westmoreland. And a months before we get light. After Ivan blow. Months. And Ivan never half as powerful as this hurricane that we just go on a while ago. So when you have them big old dopey butter, we call themselves pian, them big and stupid and dunce. and then come for make mischief intentionally. You know, because them feel like so they know more than you. And you no care what you tell them. Them big and sour and dunce and then I learn nothing. Some of them can't even spell their name. Enough of them don't even know which month them born, which year them born. Nothing, they can't even tell the hospital where them born, you know. You hear? But then I want to take telling. Stupid. Dujan, I had to have 4 cookies for my lunch in Gilbert. No cook food. Why I never did about the entire my born 2 years after Gilbert. You know, I never did about the entire but you know, I have seen the news clips, and when I go in the archives, I see the clips. Did you know that in Gilbert, Michael Manley and Edward Siaga actually united, you know, to fix the country, you know? When I didn't know that? How much I didn't know that? Not all Bucky Swamps though. Big up in a Janet. Not all Bucky Swamps. Bucky Swamps are balls. So why they not give me the to do? Yeah, I want to sit when do the emote. You never see it. You never see it. A Bucky was do the emote when the boss attacks. The boss done taxi was a. I mean, I say, I want the mark golden. I want to do him something to him. He can't turn up still and he can't keep him out still. We don't know what happened. But we are marching on to progress. Time come and blood clot done. We say, they say time come now. And when the time turn back, everybody are mad out. Everybody mad out, my people. I don't know how I go out with the PNP them. All of them mad. I be mad people we are dealing with. They mad. It third term load in their head. Boy, I want to make I tell you no. What gonna happen? What gonna happen, my people, when the fourth term load? What gonna happen? Navlet, are you still here, Navlet? Is Navlet still here? Comment if you're still here, Navlet. May have something for teacher. Oh, it look like Navlet gone. Big up in a chosen general. You already chat.
Why are you crying?
PNP members and the supporters who gathered at the party's headquarters were taken through the full range of emotions. Each seat won, cue celebrations. But each seat lost, cue silence.
75 of 80 boxes, the incumbent Donovan Williams seeking to hold it for the JLP.
Then around 10 p.m., reality set in. It wasn't their night.
I think we're winning this election. I don't know what went wrong, but there's a button every cigarette.
But it also meant 3 straight defeats in a general election. Hundreds of dejected supporters headed for the gates. But those are the ones who had strength to walk. Others, broken by the loss, had to find support by leaning against walls or railings. They cried openly.
We really do, brother.
You were saying something about sufferation. What do you mean?
They say the country has sufferation. And I never go.
That's can't believe they lose it. They swear they did not go win it.
All right, now, everybody ever did. Me not ask Christ. Because they don't think about nobody more than himself. Me see that get a work from them. Yeah? So we don't want the country to come back. to PMP, because PMP is for the poor, everybody is for the rich.
Mommy, why are you crying?
I'm not sure I can take 5 more years out of this because let me tell you something. Under the Labour government, you can't buy food. You work and you can't hardly maintain yourself. You can't pay rent. You can't do nothing at all to help yourself.
I'm going home to cry. I wasn't crying here. But it's crying. I'm going home.
No more asking my people. I want to take a poll now. Under which government see storm come and blow and Jamaican people get KFC and Burger King and hot food? Eh? Which government don't know that happen under? Wanna tell me which government don't know that happen under? Tell me in the comment section. You ever see a hurricane come in Jamaica yet and tear up a place and people get KFC and Burger King? Eh? And when new place name up Mobile and where place name? A new place come about the place, a new chicken place come about the place. The way name? Bird Shack. Eh? Only under Andrew Michael Holness government that ever happened. Never happened yet, ever nowhere else. And then come and bright themselves with the Prime Minister. You know? When you don't rank, when you look up front with my Prime Minister here, can me disrespect you know. Oh. Anyway, back to the clip, my people.
PNP members and supporters who gathered at the party's headquarters were taken through the full range of emotions. Each seat won, cue celebrations. But each seat lost, cue silence.
75 of 80 boxes, the incumbent Donovan Williams, seeking to hold it for the JLP.
Around 10 p.m., reality set in. It wasn't their night.
I think we're winning this election. I don't know what went wrong, but there's a button every cigarette.
But it also meant 3 straight defeats in a general election. Hundreds of dejected supporters headed for the gates. But those are the ones who had strength to walk. Others, broken by the loss, had to find support by leaning against walls or railings. They cried openly.
We really do it, brother.
You were saying something about sufferation. What do you mean?
They say the country has sufferation.
By the way, my people, me realize a lot of people is mistaken this thing here. It is not a female talking. It is a gamosexual. See? Anyway, the next one, the lady after that is a lady though. You know?
I never go right now. Everybody ever did. Me not ask Christ. Because they don't care about nobody more than himself. Me see that get a work from them. Yeah? So we don't want the country to come back to PMP, because PMP is for the poor. Everybody is for the rich.
Mommy, why are you crying?
I'm not sure I can take 5 more years out of this because let me tell you something.
Big up in the Amai. The boss under Labour government, everybody are go dead, so. I'm gonna check if you're not dead. You're not dead? Sanka, you're not dead? Anyway, the lady will say, she can't take another 5 years of this. There is more than 5 flights leaving Norman Manley International. And there's more than 5 flights leaving Sangster International. There's also more than 5 flights a day leaving Ian Fleming. See? We also have ship ports where you can go on the ship. Also, you can pay somebody unscrupulous to take you through the border through Mexico. There's loads of avenues that you can leave now. You know? So if you don't feel comfortable under our leadership, please ambuscade the premises. I thank you. Anyway, we'll continue to listen.
Under the Labour government, you can't buy food. You work and you can't hardly maintain yourself. You can't pay rent. You can't do nothing at all to help yourself.
I'm going home to cry. I wasn't crying here. But it's crying. I'm going home. I'm very hurt. I'm hurt.
Their view clear. They cannot manage another 5 years in what they describe as the political wilderness. PNP President Mark Golding had to make a concession speech. admitted it was a tough speech to make.
I think it's my duty as a believer in democracy to acknowledge and concede the result and to congratulate our opponents, Jamaica Labour Party.
First, me I hear all this, you know. Normally, when time you lose and you concede, you congratulate the Prime Minister, the person who win. Mark Golding refused to acknowledge the Prime Minister. You know why? Big up in a MDL, because he cannot walk in a with Prime Minister shoes. Even one of the cheesy one them. You know? All pork chops here, all bucky swamps who wanted to build swamp houses, give our people. Now, when we say the people them not got content, them flood out, and the people them had to swam out because nobody cannot cross it. Eh? Mark Golding wanted to dig out the riverbed. So digging out the riverbed would mean the river would be even deeper now. So if you would up on the other side and over there flood out and you try if you go across the river, you're going to be dying. You know, you will dead. Because Mark Golding don't have no sense. Saying, and you can't dig out the river because the river is there for a purpose. So Mark Golding wanted to build houses in swamps. So when time rain come and hurricane come and flood out everybody in that swamp would be drowned dead. See? So what me I say is, luckily, it is his people them that he would put in there. So it is them that would have been drowned dead, not we. Oh. Anyway, people them I request I pull up and they clip my people. So we're gonna run another pull up, you know?
Why are you crying?
PNP members and supporters who gathered at the party's headquarters were taken through the full range of emotions. Each seat won, cue celebrations. But each seat lost, cue silence.
75 of 80 boxes, the incumbent Donovan Williams seeking to hold it for the JLP.
Then around 10 p.m., reality set in. It wasn't their night.
I think we're winning this election. I don't know what went wrong, but there's about an every cigarette.
But it also meant 3 straight defeats in a general election. Hundreds of dejected supporters headed for the gates. But those are the ones who had strength to walk. Others, broken by the loss, had to find support by leaning against walls or railings. They cried openly.
We really do it, brother.
Watch out, if you don't want to hear a clip one more time, you don't have to get me the 200 thumbs up. You know? If I don't get 200 thumbs up, I don't play back a clip I last. Go ahead and get it now. So I'm sorry for you.
You were saying something about sufferation. What do you mean?
They say the country has sufferation. And the government now, everybody ever did. Me not ask Christ. Because they don't care about nobody more than himself. Me see that get a work from them. Yeah? So we don't want the country to come back to PMP, because PMP is for the poor. Everybody is for the rich.
Mommy, why are you crying?
I'm not sure I can take 5 more years out of this, because let me tell you something. Under the Labour government, you can't buy food. You work and you can't hardly maintain yourself. You can't pay rent. You can't do nothing at all to help yourself.
I'm going home to cry. I wasn't crying here. But it's crying. I'm going home. I'm very hurt. I'm hurt.
Their view clear. They cannot manage another 5 years in what they describe as the political wilderness. PNP President Mark Golding had to make a concession speech. He admitted it was a tough speech to make.
I think it's my duty as a believer in democracy.
By the way, anybody notice during this speech, Mark Golding had a little patch of darkness in his beard on this day. And by the very next week, that darkness went. It is completely grey. Mark Golding aged about 10 years. He and old lean face Dean Jackson Miller. You know, she said Dean Jackson Miller get whole overnight. Dean Jackson Miller turned about 79 since he beaten what PNP get. And they shall be getting a next beating. So when they get the next beating, Dean Jackson Miller will become a carcass. Eh? Anyway, people, for that joke aside, you know, the misinformation and the disinformation happening in Jamaica is too much, and the government need to do something about it. It is going to be harmful to persons. There's no doubt about it that person stayed in their home and died, you know, because of disinformation, you know. You had people like L.A. Lewis telling people, say, no storm now come, people. We're not turning on the yard. Government want to live on the yard so they can thief on the land. In England, that would be involuntary manslaughter. Jamaica need for police, you think them, brother. See, we need for police up, we think them and make certain people we do them kind of things that get punished. So it will deter the other idiot them. You hear me I tell you no? We need to start police, we look at things them and make certain say, yo, but we know what they're going to do. They're going to say Andrew is a dictator and, you know, want people to have freedom of speech and all kind of something. But majority of Jamaicans are law-abiding Jamaicans. So, you know, just the PNP, them are thief and criminal. People like Triple X, with thief 2, 3 king crab leg are fired. Triple X tell me, say, as a matter of fact, let me play a clip because I have, you know, hold on, let me turn on a hotspot. Give me a second. The live I got pause my people. I'm not going nowhere. I just me pause the live. See? Now give me a second. Let me turn on the hotspot. Alright, we're back. See? Boy. Hold on. Up and running now. I'm gonna listen to this, my people. March we are marching on the progress. Time come and blood clot done. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna go on my next page. You never hear me interview when me interview Triple X yet. Whoever hear it, put up on. I'm gonna listen to the interview, yeah. I may have great interview skills in my people. Listen to this,
I know told Triple X few times thing.
Is that correct, Mr.?
Him too blood clot thief.
Yeah, that is correct.
So why is it that you know someone of your stature would have spent probably 100 or more thousand buy a ticket, go to America to steal? Could you not steal something in Jamaica?
Yeah, what I go on now, sir. I didn't purchase a ticket to go to America to steal. First of all, the ticket that was purchased for me to go to America in that same instance was a promoter purchased that ticket for me. I went over to America and I worked my money. You understand me I say? And
so why you never use said money to buy said grab lecture?
I know told Triple X.
But I say go out, imagine them buy ticket fee and he don't pay out and pocket, you know. Them buy the ticket fee and he go over there because and he worked his money. And could have spent $20 out of money by 3 king crab leg. Eh? You don't want that thief, a disgusting little dirty little PNP than that. Anyway, there's another part to the interview with people. Listen to this. And Triple X can't tell me. Now I test out my reading skills for you, Mr. By the way, Triple X said I could not read, so I decided to test out my reading skills in the interview. So listen to this. Comments.
Beg a second.
According to a release from the Jamaica Constabulary Force Communication Arms, about 12:20 p.m., the 37-year-old radio presenter and a woman were at Manly Meadows, Kingston 2 address when an argument developed between them. The argument repeatedly escalated into a fight. It is alleged that Cummings used his hand to hit the woman in her face, causing bruises and swelling. I did not write that, Mr. X.
Well read, Mr. Wars. Very well read.
Okay, that was written, but is it true? Is it true?
Tell me now.
Is it true? May I ask you a question, sir? Is it true?
Tell me now.
No, you are telling me because you read that. So based on that, we read the rest of the development.
Big man, you did that. You tell me.
Me don't need to tell you that coming up on an application, miss. Me not own an application, lady.
Wanna listen to this now? A report was made and he was subsequently arrested and charged with assault in occasionally bodily harm. See? This is not Triple X first running with the law. In August 2020, Triple X was arrested in North.
All right.
Fort in Lauderdale, Florida, and charged with second-degree petty theft. His bond was $25 US.
All right, and then what happened after that? What happened after that, sir? Google your friend, continue research. I know when you say with credible research, you don't have to read headlines alone, sir. Read the rest, no man. Read the rest, right, no man.
Just see the else, my boss, and then you say don't see the else. If I shave your peg, yo, me say if I did me and him, I didn't catch me a thief. I'm not show back my face ever in our history. No way I get to do this to me. See it? Somebody, I want to Mr. Vegas tell me say they catch him a thief, woman panty already. You know what a terrible commander that? After they catch him a thief, woman panty, you know. Like him a thief, people them just we can go gain woman. See? Or maybe him did a weird kind of like tight clothes, you know. See? Then he gone all the way America. Got criminally people then King Crab like. Walkless. You want next one name Orin Cole vlog VPNP. Then lock him up for thief. $1 million worth of liquor in criminal from somebody. Orin Cole. A one teeth him have push out so. You talk, I don't talk here. See? What do you boss say? You boss say what do you say? If I go buy one ticket come to England come box with my face. Me I wait for him although he can't reach. See? You want next one with name hardball. Thief people them cheat goat and one hog. Police catch him in a car with the people them cheat goat and one hog and lock him up. Thief. You want next one with name Hugh Richards. Used to work in a fabric company and thief people them fabric. That all of them I tell you now PNP black of them, you know. Then you have dirty thinking right man go. She did rob from one credit union where she did her work before, you know. Criminally people them money, you know. See? And then you have dirty thief in Tina Times. You know ever hear Tina Times interview? Because I have it too, you know. You know listen to Tina Times dumb, you know listen. I don't this PNP they wanna. You know listen to this, Matter of fact, see when I come on for live last night, whole night me and Tina Times I war last night for the internet. Or listen to this, people.
So when we had to go to shop to buy $10 ketchup in a bag, people were coming. We had to go to buy $10 salt in a bag.
Dujon, under your government is basically the government give us the salary. The government give with the salary. Control the floor. That's what JLP government does.
Yeah, man. Okay. All right. So, good morning, Miss Tina Time.
Yeah, good morning. I just want to say one thing. Yeah.
I brought you up to
ministers always make decisions based on what the economy is facing at the time. At the time when Portia Simpson would have called for Dr. Peter Phillips to fix the economy, it was needed. I just believe that it was needed.
When Portia Simpson Miller called and Dr. Peter Phillips, we can't tell her if you jar $1,000 out of your account, how much money I got pay. You know what that wicked set of people, the PNP, they're dangerous.
For the freeze, yeah? We had that freeze and Jamaican people banned them belly, froze their wages so that we could be poised for economical takeoff. And that is why it was a big disappointment when the People's National Party under Portia Simpson lost the election, because Jamaica at that point economically was poised for a takeoff. What the Jamaica Labour Party did when they got that economy in a surplus and a very good state was disastrous, and that is why we are having a problem. Nigel Clark, the man that who's trying to make the best finance minister in Jamaica, is actually the worst finance minister. And
Tina cut that bullshit. Tina cut that bullshit.
Yes, because so we're not talking about wage freeze.
There was never a time where the economy was so
better. And the Jamaican Labour Party,
Tina, you are talking bullshit. And the Omar DFC. So you're telling me that Omar is better than Nigel Clark?
To make Jamaican Labour Party
better than Nigel Clark?
Yes.
Dujon, them bullshit cast. Omar Davis better than Nigel Clark.
Dujon was one of the worst finance ministers.
Hold on, guys, please. I beg you, please, give me a second. Please, I beg you, give me a second. Me understand, say, it's floor hot right now. Right now, it box up about 15 people are waiting for coming in the box. Please, I beg you. So Miss Times. Miss Times. Start running on my people. Start giving Miss Tina Times. And let me invite her to unmute herself. Unmute herself, Miss Tina Times.
How's she gone?
Got her tongue.
One and only Chaps Media.
From something, you know, so she have to break and read and break and read.
No, I don't have to break and read. I never realized I was muted.
Okay, she's back.
I never realized I was muted. No. I never realized I was muted. You can't make me run.
Times, hold on, I have to see the question, ma'am. Welcome to the platform. This is Political Hard Talk. And I am your host, Dujon. See? Dujon Prayer.
Hi, Dujon.
Let me just ask you a series of questions. So after 18 consecutive years of mismanagement.
No, I'm not going to agree to that. I'm not even going to answer that question because it's not factual.
No, but
it's not factual. You cannot tell me that the people's national party. Wait, unless you're going to tell me, unless you're going to wait. Unless you're going to tell me that the Jamaican people, unless you are going to tell me that the Jamaican people for 18 consecutive years were dumb, then you cannot tell me or ask me no question stating that 18 consecutive years. The Jamaican people for 18 consecutive years were dumb. You cannot answer no question where right, so you have to rephrase that. Rephrase that. You answer no question like that.
You refuse to answer that question, Tina Times. So let me ask you a question. I am asking you now to give us 3 policies that the PNP would have done that the Jamaican people are benefiting. And in the last Portia Simpson Miller-led government, 3 policies that we are still benefiting from today under this government. So 3 policies that your Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller gave to the Jamaican people that we are now benefiting from today. Go ahead.
Portia Simpson Miller did 3 consecutive years in Parliament.
Tina Times didn't even know how long Portia be. You don't know what a term is. No listen to people because them are dunce but dopey, but we have to content with my people. Because of that we doom. You know, hear me?
No, you know,
One term.
So
he's asking about 3 policies. 3 policies.
Portia.
There are several from the Jamaica Labour Party.
Hold on.
Jesus Christ. One thing I can say for sure is that Portia Simpson Miller
gave 3 policies that Portia Simpson Miller gave to the people in her tenure as Prime Minister. That we are living on.
Yes. You can't try and answer when I talk. Okay, so you asking me for 3 policies that Portia Simpson Miller did in 1 term that she was Prime Minister. 1 term. Yes. But you can't show me 3 policies.
No, answer the question, man.
Yeah, listen to me. I'm asking you. You asked me for 1 in a 4 term. You asked me for 3 in a 4 term. And me ask you for 1 in how many terms of the Jamaica Labour Party? Me ask you.
Tina Time think a term is 1 year, my people. Can you believe it? A big PNP blogger don't know what a term in Parliament is. Anyway, we'll continue to listen.
For 1, Portia Simpson Miller made the most houses for Jamaican people. Portia Simpson Miller made the most houses. You want me to give it 3 in 1 term, and you can't give me 1 in 3 terms?
Listen, Tina Times, we can't shout over each other, you know. We are dialogue. So listen, now I ask you again. Give us 3 policies that Portia Simpson Miller did in her tenure as Prime Minister, for the 4 years that she was, or 5 years that she was Prime Minister. Give us 3 policies that she enacted under her tenure that we, the Jamaican people, are now benefiting from. And I will give you 3. After you give me your 3, I will give you my 3 that the Jamaica Labour Party has done in the first term that we were government. So go ahead.
Okay. So Portia Simpson, on the Portia Simpson Miller term, I don't have that on the top of my head right now. Yeah? So me ask you, say.
But that you can't find 3 policies.
No. I don't, like, I can't, okay. You know what?
That's an indictment.
No. An intelligent person is a person who knows what they know and know how to do it.
Can I beg you a quick second?
Right now, the policies that Portia Simpson Miller implemented back in 2012.
I can't beg you
Let's please.
Oh, this one crowd.
I can't beg you second. Let me Tina for about 2 or 3 minutes. No, how much more?
Shops. I want to come in.
When you done, Tina is gonna still be here. So we could get a commitment from her first. Tina, what go on?
Tina, you're mute, Tina. Tina, you're mute.
Yeah, man.
Tina, running on here, so I mean, only can change my vibes.
Go on, Chops. Go on. She.
No, man, no, she can't hear, man.
Muted. Tina, you're muted.
So hold on, Chops. Before Tina go, let me just get Tina my chief policy. So the new compensation package that we just talk about.
75 and older.
We can talk about the social programs with the elderly, where they can
1.5. The 1.5.
We can talk about the 1.7 million. If you earn under 1.7 million, you don't pay any taxes. We can also talk about the new.
Yes, wait, so let's talk about the real impact of those. When inflation is, people money.
So give me your
No. But it doesn't make no sense. Inflation and the money anyways.
Inflation a global problem.
Yes, no, inflation, it is a problem though. So why are you fooling people as if your people are actually benefiting?
Tina, the country that you reside in.
People are actually benefiting when inflation is numbing out the money. It's like you're taking one and gone in another.
Tina, the country that you reside in.
Poverty is the worst it has ever been in Jamaica under the Jamaica Labour Party.
That's a complete lie. Poverty was 23% in 2016. 23%. It is now down to 11%.
I'm not going to stay on a platform where I'm being muted when I'm making my point.
You're not mute. You're not mute, man. Are you mute yourself?
You can keep on the bottom. I'm on a platform. I'm going to talk about.
Tina, mute.
One.
Anyway, my people, she end up and run away. Yes, small and we are take call, so the lines are open. She ended up and run away like the little coward that she was, my people. She couldn't take the pressure. Typical PNP behavior. When you back them up in a car, they start telling you to go suck your body all kind of something. See? So, as per usual, none of them know facts. They can't come there with a credible argument. We don't ask them what have the government done in 18 years. Not one of them can tell one of the policies that the government has done. Me see one girl posting in my comment section on Facebook the other day where she posts a list of things. And when you go through the whole list of things, majority of what is on it was done under the Labour government. Me just delete it and block her off of me something. I don't want she has spread no misinformation and no propaganda on my page. See? Yes, Marlon, you can ring now. Phone. Ready. Yeah, my boss.
Good night. How are you, my friend?
Boy, I'm there, I know. Tell me now.
Yeah. Just come in and I tune into your program. That listen, it's all right last night. Very eloquent person.
Yeah.
But it come right back to what I was saying to you a couple of days ago, Dujon, that People's National Party people look out for their supporters.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It just confirmed what I was saying.
Yep.
It's just JLP is looking out for everybody.
That's how it's always been.
I told you on several occasions that the PNP look out for PNP people. But it should not be like that. But that is not the main issue I want to talk to you about still. Is that I am wondering where our country is heading. And I think the People's National Party wanted to create a civil war in the country.
I said that long time.
Because it is clear that the country is divided now. You know?
I said that long
Because
time.
what we are seeing now, I have never seen it in my whole life since I am, well, sensible enough to know about politics. I've never seen so much disgusting people, so much ill-informed people, so much uneducated people that doesn't do facts checking. They don't try to analyze a situation before they comment. And one of the main PNP blogger, that big head guy, I don't know his name. He's a very black and him head big. I wonder why. I'm not gonna be disrespectful. I promise not. I will not be like that.
Find out who we are. That head big and him very black. I wonder if I read
him. Him is just. I'm just wondering if when that young man is going to school, if he really sits, listen to teacher before he talk, or if he has learned anything. That blogger. You have other PNP blogger.
Me unhide. Hold on, Marlon. Me unhide her, man. Me unhide her. Yeah, go ahead, my boy.
And you have other PNP blogger that speak their 2 cents. But that guy, that big-head guy, I just don't like. I just don't like him. I don't like him for many reasons.
I want to find out who you are.
If you look at Nationwide this morning, go on Nationwide News and we see George Davis plays the clip where he is saying that the government, mainly the Prime Minister,
Marvin.
Well, the government. Huh?
Marvin, his man name?
I don't remember his name. I don't take note of his name. But he speaks pure garbage. He speaks a lot of shit. And not a good shit. He was speaking good shit. It will be good. But he don't speak good shit.
I don't think those shit good at all. You know? Bird shit,
no,
dog shit, those shit.
Listen. He is saying that people has to have ID and TRN to collect packages. That is what is taking over social media now.
You know, when they said that police should have just turned up on the door and lock him up when he said that. Yeah.
Right? And for a blogger to be spreading such a misinformation about your own country, it is telling me that you are dangerous. It is telling me that you are not educated. It is also telling me that you are tribal. Because as a blogger, you are to get your information
but
and
Marlon,
free.
Marlon, I am a very tribal liberate, you know. I am a very tribal liberate, but you know what? I have integrity. So I don't think tribalism really have much to do with it. It's just that some people have no integrity, none at all.
But what I'm saying, you know, if you are gonna put, remember, you know, when you put information out there, it resonates with everybody. It comes under great scrutiny. Your information that you put out there, it must be credible. It must be precise. and it must also, what I will call, resonate well with the Jamaican people, well, with the world. There's not only Jamaican alone listening. And when you're sending an information about our country, you are leaving the international bodies and donors and other people to think. If it was not for the goodwill of the international body, Jamaica would not be getting these help that they are getting now. It was not for the integrity of the Prime Minister. Based on these PNP bloggers, I be specific, Jamaica will be what I will call destroyed, suffered for humanitarian aid.
So let me just give out some information.
Yes.
Let me just give out the little information. So while I am here, I decided to take a little look. Jamaica does have a cybercrime unit known as the Communication Forensic and Cybercrime Division, CFCDC, which is a part of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And the country also have a national cybercrime task force separate from that as well. See, so they just need to police it thing, my G. Go ahead, Marla.
Yes. So I'm just trying to bring a little, with my little 2 cents, because I am not a bright person. I am not bright. Well, I may say I'm not bright like you, DUJON.
You're very intelligent.
I am not a bright person. My friend would have said me a science.
No say that, man. You're bright, man.
What I'm saying is that Jamaica can all into Connecticut. And that's just one state out of 50 states in the US here. Now, we have it with category 5.
Chosen General, if you big you up in a man.
Huh?
Chosen General in the comments if you big you up for him, so big up. You know?
Who is that?
Chosen General, so if you big you up.
Okay. I don't tell him big him up too. I don't know it, but that's okay. Thanks. What I'm saying is that these PNP bloggers think that when they spread the information, the lies, the assassination of the Prime Minister and the government, it is doing the Mark Golding-led administration any good?
Nope.
It is damaging. It is damaging that little young lady, that beautiful woman.
Yeah, no, man, me say something.
And yes.
You know, the misinformation and the propaganda, it is also damaging the Prime Minister, you know. Maybe not at the scale where they want it to, but it is chipping away at him. See? And if this continues over the next 4 years and 8 months till the next election, if this continues, we will see just how much, you know, and we will see. We have 2 years from now, 1.5 years, we have the next local government election. We will see just how much, you know, damage they have caused the Prime Minister. But it is very concerning, and something needs to be done about it.
I don't reach there as it. I'm just laying the groundwork to show you what the international body may be thinking if was not for our goodly, decent, caring, upright Prime Minister. The reputation of Jamaica is paramount, important than the Jamaica Labour Party, than the People's National Party.
Of course.
Here in the US where I live, as a citizen of Jamaica, and I live in the United States, I tried my best to hold the Jamaican flag high in my own way. Because foremost, I'm a Jamaican.
Well, PNP
Secondly,
in a Jamaican or Jamaican flag or nothing like that. PNP no believe. PNP is just
right?
PNP. Them a comrade. That's it.
Because whatever the bloggers is putting out there, it has the good, it has the bad. And if you're going to put the bad information out there, that is not credible, and think that it is helping the People's National Party, it is helping Jamaica down. And I say this to say that we are into a crisis. It's not a PNP crisis. It's not a JLP crisis. It's a national crisis. But the opposition failed to come on board into a positive way.
So, let me
what
show
I
you
see
something.
the opposition.
Let me show you something, Marlon.
Yeah.
I want you listen to this and take you as an example. So, listen to this. On the night of the election, you would hear me play the clip if you did that part long enough. Mark Golding conceded defeat to the JLP. And then approximately 1 week later, Mark Golding, Peter Bunting, Dayton Campbell, all of them call a press conference saying that there were discrepancies in the election and they heard on social media that persons and they had no concrete evidence. So when the opposition does something like that in Mala, that tells you their intention is to mislead and to cause chaos. That is what they are about. See? And I must reiterate this point again. If this persists, my government must use emergency powers and lock up the opposition. They are dangerous. Go ahead, Marla.
You see, what I'm trying to say, Dujon, Jamaica, and let me move away a little from this Risers Party. As I said to you, I don't listen to PJ Patterson for a number of reasons. And I still hold that position. Because I said if PJ were doing a percentage of what Andrew Holness is doing in his 10 years now, going 10 years now, if PJ were doing a percentage of that during his 18 years, then Jamaica would not need Jamaica would not need Andrew Holness. No, because the country would have been in good hands. But we know the history of PJ Patterson leadership as a Prime Minister. And I want somebody to come and challenge me on that, because I lived through his leadership. So I don't listen to him for many reasons. But I will take 1 point away from that. During PJ Patterson leadership as Prime Minister, and Edward Seaga, bitter as the JLP was, we did not have this type of politics in Jamaica. We did not. And that is something that I've looked at. We did not. And it goes up to Portia Simpson Miller along with Bruce Golding. We did not. We did not have no one disrespecting Edward Seaga like that. You will have 1 and 2 people in Jamaica say things about PJ, which I'm not going to say on here because I have no proof. Because I try not to say things that I don't have proof of. But that's just a minority compared to what you're calling the Prime Minister thief. Look at the girl who disrespect the Prime Minister and his wife. And the People's National Party leadership, until this day, Mark Golding and his 28 disciples don't come to a press conference and make it known publicly that the party does not stand, will not stand for the disrespect of the office of the Prime Minister, regardless of their political difference. They are not standing for that. and call upon his supporters to stop and desist from doing that. Until today, that guy did not do it. I'll show you something. I remember when Obama was going up for president along with John McCain. You can run the tape, it's there. There was a lady from a state, I don't remember which state she's from. And she gets up in the crowd and she said, Obama is a racist and we don't want, in my words, she don't want him and whatever. John McCain stopped her in her track and said, ma'am, I'm not going to accept that. He's a decent guy. He's a family man. And you got to respect him for that. That's what you call leadership. Mark Golding and his 28 disciples allow their supporters to be disrespectful to the prime minister, to assassinate the prime minister character. And it started with Mark Golding and his 28 disciples. And you know what? One of the things, these younger folks that just come inside the politics in the PNP, they join the older risers and doing the same. So that goes to show you that if the party leader don't set the tone and stand for the principle, how is it that his social media's bloggers is going to do otherwise? But what I want the Jamaican government to do is to now enact laws that when and wherever someone, whether it's a JLP blogger or a PNP blogger, disrespected the leader of the country, you face the full blunt of the law. You got to move away now from being quiet and start to take some serious action. Because as you said, it's getting out of hand.
I concur. I agree.
Here in the US, I dare someone to come on social media and disrespect the president. I will just challenge that person to brave enough to come, show your face, and disrespect the president of the United States. You may not agree with everything that he do, but you must respect his office. And if you fail to do that, there's consequence. And that is why I'm saying Jamaican government, Prime Minister Holness, must now step out of his comfort zone and start to put laws in place that anybody who disrespect the government, because he's the head of the government, you can be critical of the government because government is not immune to criticism because you are government. It's not everything that you do people is going to be in agreement with, but you must be respectful. And when you're criticizing, you don't assassinate a person's character. You don't bring down a person's reputation. You criticize what they are doing. If you are not doing this good, I don't like what you do. It should have been that way. You can be vocal, but you're gonna tell a prime minister to go and his matter.
Breaking news, you know.
It's white. Come on.
Me have some breaking news, Marlon. So me just tell the people them. The US government has just given Jamaica additional $10 million worth of hurricane relief again. So this is a third set of relief now we are get from the United States. See, so big up the US.
Yeah, I know. I hear it over the news today.
Yeah.
Come on. Portia Simpson-Miller were there. She was prime minister. A lot of JNP supporters love Portia, but none of them come on social media and disrespect Portia. None of them. I've never seen nobody disrespecting Mr. Miller as Portia Simpson-Miller husband, and it's getting out of hand now. And I am calling on the government to do, in other words, what Jamaican people will say, clean house. as you slip, you slide. That girl who disrespected the Prime Minister of the land, the Prime Minister is the highest office in government. He is elected by the people and he must be respected. You can criticize this government all you want because he's not immune from criticism. Criticism, constructive criticism, will make him do better. I am in agreement with that. But when you're going to disrespect the Prime Minister like that, getting personal, come on. You must go behind that iron gate and you must spend no less than 15 years behind that iron gate. And we can go further. No food. So draconian we are. That will send the message that respect your leaders. Look at the Bible tell you, respect those that set over you. If Mark Golding become Prime Minister, if I respect his office, I may not respect him per se. I'm just saying. Him individually, I may not. But I'm not going to disrespect him either. I will be critical of his duty, but I will not come on social media, disrespect him, and send him under his parents and whatever. And that's why even the other day I said to you, DUJON, how would he feel? And everything that is happening now, all the disrespect and the assassination towards Prime Minister Holness, caused by Mark Golding.
100%.
And there's no doubt about that. Because Mark Golding did not learn political management. He came in politics. Mama P carried him in there, and he didn't seek to understand what politics is all about. He think that politics is going downtown, buying pound of flour, pound of sugar, and then you're going to cook it without set on the fire properly and the pot properly and light up where you have to light up and everything. That's not how politics goes. Politics is cordial approach, brother. Politics is what you call consensus agreement, management. You got to work with your opponent in the respectful way. You can criticize your opponent. You can commend your opponent. He has not done that. And as a result of that, the PNP has lost its true values. And it is sad to say, DUJON, this, what the PNP is going on with now,
so it
is going to put the PNP.
I see one comment that say, yeah, try to muzzle people. But we don't muzzle people. We must allow them to say what them say. And when they say what them say, we lock them up. Plain and simple as that. Go ahead.
It's not muzzled people, You see, what I'm trying to say is that the Prime Minister of the land is the Prime Minister. Did you know? Because a lot of people don't know laws. As I said, I am not that bright. I make it clear. Calling the Prime Minister thief. Did you know that all the Prime Minister has to do is to identify you? Take the matter to the court. That's what you call assassination of the character.
All I'm have to do is make a police report. Look on this. Me out the road and me tell us if me out the road and me say Marlon go suck out your mother, bumbo clot and pussy clot. Police not can lock me up for that. So when somebody dey on the internet and I say Andrew go suck your mother, alright, police can lock them up for that. That is illegal.
That's what I call verbal abuse.
Exactly.
You're now calling the Prime Minister thief, That's what you call a defamation of character. That's a serious offense under law. You know that? I remember a well-known politician, I won't call his name, said something about somebody in Jamaica, and it was this attorney, Lord Gifford, was the attorney for the accused, for the person. And that politician has to pay at least 500,000 to defame the man's character. So be careful what you say about people. But because Andrew Holness is not paying them any mind, he's running the country, then that's why they continue.
I think
But as I sit here tonight,
I think even in recent time before the election, I think there was a case where the Glean, I believe, defamed a JLP representative and was found guilty and had to pay $10 million. I am sure there was a story.
yes, that's what's clear in St. Mary.
Yes.
You got to be careful. You can't come on social media and be behaving like that. You will see that iron grill and asking for water. And when you hear the officer say, your time to go in now, you have to say, if you did know. Because at that time, Mark Golden can't help you. Dayton Campbell can't help you.
So me can't tell you now what they tell me. What they tell me is that the Prime Minister have better things to do than to worry about people and tell him about him mother and anything. But still, we don't feel allow it. You know?
But I'm saying to Andrew Holness that you need to use somebody as an example. I'm in agreement with that. It's getting too much now because that is going to show you that anybody can come and do the same thing. If the PNP form government in the near future, would the PNP president like the Jamaica Labour Party bloggers to be doing that to him? Certainly not.
You never hear when me I call him white Bucky man saying come out the ball. Say we are call him white Bucky man.
Certainly not. So what I'm trying to say, as a president, as a PNP leader, you need to bring the party bring back the party values, because that is not the core values of the PNP that I have known, that I have grown up with. I have never seen this. You don't respect the Prime Minister. Even you yourself don't address the Prime Minister as Prime Minister. Andrew, as if you and the Prime Minister is the same thing. You need to do better.
Exactly.
And until we put some laws in place.
The laws are there. They're just not being policed. They are there. They're just not being policed. We need to police them.
That those people who is in here, some of them is in the US here, who disrespect the Prime Minister.
We can't even send for them to, you know. We can't extradite them. We can't send for them.
That when you come down, and soon as you reach Norman Manley Airport, the warrant is there, the police carry you in. Now they stay over here for the rest of your life, because I don't know if anybody want to stay here for the rest of them life and don't visit them country.
Let me tell you what they do in England. You see England, let me tell you what they do. You see when you do a little petty crime when they need to lock you up and process you for. So then see all of the country, then left you, you know. Make a go on, you know. You see, as you step back foot and enter, as straight as cell you go. Unless it's something serious.
It is too much now. Respect the Prime Minister of the land, and it is your country. And if we're going to move away from that, it is your own black brother you're disrespecting for a white guy.
Anyway, Marlon, we have to wrap up, you know. We have to wrap up because me.
All right.
Yeah,
man, stay safe, my brother. We talk
great
again.
Talk, you know, great talk. Big up yourself.
All right, brother. Yeah, man, bless up.
Big up all 375 persons who is here. Make certain to subscribe, see? Big up all 227 persons who gave me a thumbs up thus far. I will soon in the morning, right? 6 a.m. Jamaica time. And wake up. I will be here. See? So, much love and much respect. Shower labor rights. And make certain to subscribe, you know. Bye to one on the next thing.